Good evening, everyone. I'm Jackson Cochran, and I'd like to welcome you to yet another week of high school football here on YouTube. For these two schools, there is no place like home, and tonight the Oak Ridge War Eagles are hosting the College Park Cavaliers for this Week 4 13-6A district contest, and tonight it is Oak Ridge's homecoming matchup. Before we lead into anything, just want to go over a few things that happened throughout the district. Last week, the College Park Cavaliers, they shut out the undefeated Conroe Tigers 35-0 here at Wood Forest Bank Stadium. And then last week, Oak Ridge, they went on the road and were able to win against the Cleveland Indians 48-6, which puts both of these squads undefeated in district play. And for tonight, you're going to look at the War Eagles having a massive test in front of them, especially against this high-flying Cavaliers offense, because we know that College Park, they like to throw the pill around, and there are three dynamic receivers that junior quarterback Camden Hughes likes to throw to. You have Jordan Stiles, Julian Cromartie, and Brian Snodgrass, and they have all been able to get massive receptions and targets throughout the year. So one way that Oak Ridge needs to be able to keep up with their offense by protecting senior quarterback Drayton Urbe, and making sure that his top two receivers, James Scott and Logan Unterfinger, are able to get involved in the passing game. I know that Oak Ridge over time likes to pretty much establish a run game, but the only way that you can control the clock as long as you are getting ahead of this dynamic offense on the opposite side of the field from College Park. But tonight, as I said, it's going to be Oak Ridge's homecoming matchup, and looking forward to seeing what the homecoming court and the entire student body is going to have for tonight, and see that people are starting to find their way into the stadium. Looking forward to seeing a lot of things this evening, but before we kick off tonight, I know in the pre-show or just in warm-ups, I know that Oak Ridge is wearing their red jerseys tonight that you will get to see once they come out of the field house. And College Park, they're going to be in their all-white unis tonight. But as the students are going to be playing their school songs, waiting for the teams to make their way to the field, a couple things going on throughout the district. Want to go over some key stats throughout the season so you can look forward to tonight. On the College Park side of things, you're going to see junior quarterback Camden Hughes. He is thrown 932 yards on the year, 14 touchdowns, 0 interceptions, with a passing completion percentage of 66. And if you look at Oak Ridge's quarterback, Drayton Urbe, he is number 15 on the roster sheet. You can see that he has thrown for 433 yards this season with 3 passing touchdowns and 1 interception. And as I was saying earlier, the 3 main targets that College Park likes to key in on, well, you have number 2 receiver in the district right now, Julian Cromartie, with 14 receptions, 332 yards with 3 touchdowns on the year. Then you'll have number 4 receiver of the district at the moment, Jordan Stiles, number 1 senior wide receiver, 12 receptions, 230 yards with 3 touchdowns. And one of the other key guys you get to look at is number 10 junior receiver / tight end, Brian Snodgrass. He has 10 receptions with 151 yards and 4 receiving touchdowns on the year. And on the other side of things, we can look at your top receivers. Well, you have James Skayer, sophomore, tight end, number 48. He has 10 receptions with 163 yards. It's a nice little safety blanket that Urbe can feed the rock to. Then you have James Scott, number 1, a 6'5" frame, 13 receptions, 124 yards with 2 touchdowns. A couple things that you get to look at tonight with this another glorious night of high school football here at Woodforest Bank Stadium. As the sun is beginning to set, teams are about to start to make their way out of the field houses. Something to look forward to, and we're going to go ahead and take a quick little timeout for sponsored for this evening.
Our orthopedic care is shaped around you. And you. And you. Because customizing treatments and using breakthrough techniques is how your comeback starts. Like 3D printing for ultra-precise joint replacements and providing the same specialty care as we do for the Houston Rockets. So you return sooner, stronger, better. This is orthopedic care designed for you. Memorial Hermann, advancing health, personalizing care.
Woodforest National Bank, where convenience meets community. With over 30 branch locations in and around Montgomery County, we're always close by to help you with your banking needs. But we're more than just a bank, we're proud supporters of our local community, dedicated to making Montgomery County a better place to live and work. Experience the difference at Woodforest National Bank. Convenient, caring, and committed to you.
Imagine you are him or her. Like them, you have a lot to manage. Houston Methodist has a lot to offer. Convenient primary care for annual upkeep, personalized orthopedics to keep you going, and a cancer center with the latest technology and treatments, all in one manageable system so you can thrive. That's the difference between practicing medicine and leading it for you. Houston Methodist, leading medicine.
Keating Chevrolet is a proud sponsor of Conroe ISD Athletics. We're suited up to equip your team with a versatile Silverado, heavy-duty or Colorado, spacious Tahoe and Suburban, or sporty Equinox, Trax, and Trailblazer. Keating Chevrolet has a large selection of certified pre-owned. After you've left it all on the field, come pick out your next Chevrolet at Keating Chevrolet. Keating Chevrolet is pleased to partner with Conroe ISD for every game, every play, every win. Come visit us today or browse online at KeatingChevrolet.com.
Thank you to our sponsors for allowing us to continue to bring you content here on our YouTube channel here, the Conroe ISD Athletics Woodforest Bank Stadium stream channel. And if you have not done so yet, I just wanted to let you know that you can click that little bell if you are watching on the YouTube. You click that bell to subscribe to our channel. There's a little bell to the side of it, and you can click that. And anytime we go live here, either it being a Thursday or a Friday night for some high school football, it'll let you know that when we go live so you can tune in and don't have to set yourself a simple reminder. And now we're going to have the Oak Ridge War Eagles make their way onto the field running through their inflatable for their homecoming matchup here at Woodforest Bank Stadium this evening. Just another reminder that new head coach here at Oak Ridge is his first season, Coach Tyler Blackshire. Getting that first W in district play. It's nice to finally get a district win. You get that weight off your shoulders. Know that they've had a big way of preparation for this week, especially against the College Park Cavaliers and their high-flying offense. Still waiting on College Park to make their way through the field house and run out onto the field. They have one of the biggest inflatables, as you could see, in the state of Texas. I think everything's bigger in Texas, and there you go. You have the biggest inflatable. As I see the College Park Cavaliers coming out in their all-whites. If you are a Star Wars fan, we tend to call them the Stormtrooper unis. As we wait for the Cavaliers to run their way to the field, and after that, we will have our junior ROTC make their way to midfield for the national anthem. Then we'll have our coin toss, and then we will have ourselves another night of glorious high school football here in the wonderful state of Texas. Now, on the College Park side of things, their key captains tonight are going to be number 1, Jordan Stiles, number 8, Lane Legger, number 70, Cole Cook, number 4, Marco Beltran, number 12, Canvin Hughes, and number 74, Brock Minzy. And as the Cavs run out on the field with the American flag, the school flag, and the state of Texas flag, both ROTC crews are going to be coming from the north and south end zone that will meet at midfield for tonight's matchup.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise and direct your attention to the center of the field for the presentation of the colors.
So I'm going to mute myself for the national anthem, and we will pick things back up once the captains make their way to midfield for the kickoff entitlement.
The colors are being presented by Oak Ridge High School Air Force Junior ROTC Team War Eagles, color guard under the command of Chief Joseph Kurzik. Members of the left color guard team, home side are American flag and Commander Cadet Perez. Texas flag, Cadet Billison. Right guard, Cadet Gonzalez. Left guard, Cadet Ketchum. Alternate Cadet Ama. Members of the right color guard team are visitors, American flag and Commander Cadet Najuru. Texas flag, Cadet Sims. Right guard, Cadet Ratton. Left guard, Cadet Barton. Alternate Cadet Gomez.
Thank you to the Oak Ridge Band. They're actually in not their normal spot in the stadium tonight. They usually are right below me in the press box. They're actually to the far side of the stands, closer to the north end zone, as we're waiting for captains for Oak Ridge for me to announce them. I believe you're going to see, looks like it's going to be number 10, Christopher Salem, junior defensive back. Senior quarterback, number 15, Drayden Urbe. I believe it's number 55, senior offensive lineman, Abel Perez. Senior wide receiver, 3-star recruit, number 1, James Scott. And you have number 70, senior offensive lineman, Richard Oguntinmin.
Number 8, Lane Leger. Number 70, Cole Cook. Number 4, Marcus Beltran. Number 12, Camden Hughes. And number 74.
Both schools and teams are making pleasantries right at midfield.
Number 1, James Scott. Number 6, Newman and Jekyll.
head referee.
Number 10, Christopher Salem. Number 15, Drayton Irving. Number 55, Eduardo Perez.
Oak Ridge has won the toss, elected to receive. Shake hands, gentlemen. Good luck.
Oak Ridge wants to get things started first on offense, as they're going to be receiving at the north end zone. The only way to get out in front against a high-flying offense is taking the ball first and putting some points on the board. I know I talked a lot about the offense for both schools. Just one thing to key in on, if you're Drayton Irbe, you need to make sure you know at all times where number 4, Marco Beltran, senior defensive back, who typically plays safety, he has already had one, maybe 2 interceptions on the year so far. And he can also blitz with the best of them. If you're looking back to return, Duba Majekum on the far sideline. It looks like Jaden Barnes, both lined up at the 10, but Jaden Barnes is lined up at the near sideline. And Beckett Koch plays kicker for College Park. Teeing it up, favoring the left hash mark, the near sideline for him.
Cavaliers fans, War Eagle fans, are you ready for some football?
And it's time to start the game. Barnes is going to negate, and it's going to be a touchback, and Oak Ridge is going to get their first drive started at their own 25. If I'm Oak Ridge, the first thing I want to do is try to set the tone by looking for your number 1 receiver, number 1, James Scott. You can see him at the bottom of the screen, liking the shoes that he's wearing tonight, orange-green mixture. As Oak Ridge goes with an empty set, College Park showing blitz. Irbe throws, and it's going to be a fumble, and it looks like it's going to be recovered by College Park.
There's a fumble on the play.
And that's what they're going to go ahead and say. First play of the game, it was a reception, but then fumbled. You look at the replay here. Quick pass. And as he was trying to get going, just came right out of his hands. Not the way you really want to start things off on the first play of the game, as College Park has excellent field position starting at the Oak Ridge 25 now.
Quarterback for the Cavaliers, number 12, Camden Hughes.
So Snodgrass goes in motion as Hughes is in the gun. 3 receivers to the near side as they give it to Stevens as he bounces his way and turns the corner, gets maybe 4 yards on that carry. And College Park plays with a little bit of tempo as they keep the personnel the same, no substitutions.
Corday Curlin on the stop. Gain of 4, second down and 6.
College Park. Styles goes in motion. It's going to be a swing pass over to Stevens as he gets himself, maybe they're going to say he did get the first down on the 6-yard reception.
Christopher Salem, number 10 on the stop.
And that's one of the things you'll see a lot tonight is if there's nothing downfield, you're going to see Hughes check it over to Stevens, and Stevens has the speed once he gets in open space. They're going to go empty as Stevens lines up with 4 receivers on the far side. Hughes is going to keep it himself as he runs right into a pack of War Eagles and gets maybe a yard for the quarterback keeper. While the War Eagles were able to stop the run there.
Second down and 9.
So ball's on the 11-yard line. Second down for the Cavaliers. Snodgrass in motion. Another handoff to Stevens up the middle. He finds some room as he gets maybe close to the first down marker.
Helmet off. Timeout.
When helmet comes off of a player, they have to make a quick substitution. It's now going to be a 3rd and short.
Third down and 1.
And as you can see, Camden Hughes is lined up as a wide receiver on the near side. Snodgrass is going to be taking a snap from the backfield. Snodgrass is going to keep himself as he's going to stretch himself, and he finds himself in for the touchdown. Touchdown Cavaliers, 3-yard rush from Brian Snodgrass.
Cavaliers touchdown.
Break down the replay following the extra point is. Koch is lined up for the extra point. I believe he's been perfect all season. 19 for 19 heading into tonight. Good snap. He splits the uprights. And following the fumble, but let's see the replay. And it's going to be the quarterback keeper as he tries to turn the corner as he does, and he gets in for that 3-yard touchdown run. But following the fumble from Oak Ridge, Cavaliers able to strike first, leading 7-0 with 9:39 left here in the first quarter.
Tonight's game day sponsor is Lone Star College. It's never too early to think about college. Did you know that Lone Star College offers 200 degrees of certification programs and more than
Seeing more and more of the Oak Ridge fan base make their way into the stadium tonight. I know that it can be a little difficult to get into the stadium. Traffic gets pretty bad right over here off of Research behind the beautiful Portofino Center here in Shenandoah. Koch has it teed off, ready to kick it back downfield. It was a touchback as Barnes did not want to return the ball. It's another booming kick, and Barnes yet again is going to signal for the touchback. And there is a penalty flag. That'll be our first penalty of the night. Came from the referee in the end zone. Waiting for our head referee. Not quite sure who it's going to be on. By the way the ball marker is, it might be on Oak Ridge. It's going to be a 15-yard. Well, it's going to be half a distance to the goal for the first penalty of the game.
Personal foul after the kick. Number 8, Oak Ridge. Half distance to the goal. First down.
Personal foul must have been an unnecessary roughness. Not really quite sure. Waiting for the referees to get set. Urbay in the gun. Hands it off. Nope, it's going to be a keeper as he tries to dance his way through the line of scrimmage. Gets himself 4, maybe 5.
Great Urbay on the carry.
He sold that really well. He was looking with the handoff, handed it off or faked it off to James Scare. So now they're going to go empty. Urbay with the screen over to James Scott, throws it high, and it's going to be a loss. This will be a 3rd down here. 3rd and long now for the War Eagles.
That'll bring up 3rd down and 11.
Ethan Pruitt lined up to the right of Urbay. Urbay looks at the middle of the field, overthrows his man. That was Titus Braboy. He was wide open up the seam.
That'll bring up 4th down.
And there'll be a 3 and out here for the War Eagles. Back to return the punt for College Park. It's going to be number 4, Marco Beltran. He's already returned a punt for a touchdown this season. He has great vision and can play the ball very well off the bounce. Need to see if they really want to kick to him or not. And the kick was a running boot, but doesn't get near midfield at all. It's going to stay in Oak Ridge territory. They're going to say it's going to be at the 35.
Punt goes out of bounds at the 35-yard line. 1st down and 10, Cavaliers.
The Cavaliers had no issue finding the end zone on their first drive, first possession of the game. As the offense lines back up, led by number 12, Camden Hughes. Styles in motion. Play action. Hughes looking way downfield, finds him. Julian Cromartie near the end zone. Tackled just 3 yards shy.
There's a flag on the play.
But there is a flag on the play near the 40-yard Oak Ridge sideline. That's going to be coming back.
Personal foul. Hands to the face. Offense. Number 62. 15-yard penalty. 1st down.
So the penalty scraps the 30-yard pass. And now College Park is lined up right at the 50. Bunch trips near the far sideline. Going to be a little bit of trickeration as Chwanek with the reverse, and he gets nowhere. That'll be a loss. So senior athlete number 2, Tate Chwanek. You'll see him on offense, and you'll also see him on defense.
2nd down and 28.
As you can see, the Oak Ridge is playing very tight defense. Styles back in motion. It's going to be a handoff. As Stevens goes nowhere. One thing about this Oak Ridge defense is they have a really good front four and can get to their gaps and able to stop playing gap sound defense.
That'll bring up 3rd down
So this 3rd and 29 now. There's a possibility that you're going to see one of those go routes. If I'm going to be anybody, I'm going to look for number 11, junior receiver Julian Cromartie. He's at the far side, lined up. It's going to be a check down over to Jordan Stiles. As he's able to break one tackle, he does a spin move, and he gets himself close to the original marker. It's now going to be 4th down. And this kind of that no man's land scenario where you can't really kick a field goal, and with the field position, you kind of want to take a gamble here on 4th down. And this is going to be one of the first times we're going to see College Park go for it on 4th down tonight. It's now 4th and 13. Oak Ridge showing blitz as they bring a lot. Go route to Cromartie as is overthrown. It's going to be a turnover on downs. And that's something that the War Eagles needed. The penalty with the hands to the face hurt College Park. And the War Eagles able to play some great defense after that. And are going to be starting at their own 38 with 6:28 left here in the first quarter. So Urbe lined up in the pistol. This is going to be a handoff right up the middle for Ethan Pruitt. Pruitt gets 4, which will be 2nd and medium. You'll tend to see Oak Ridge try and eat up a lot of clock with their run game. As Pruitt is still back in there. Throw to Scott as he does a little juke move down the sideline, does a stiff arm, and he gets pushed out of bounds for a 1st down. Plenty of space there for Scott. Gets the juke move and does a stiff arm on Beltron. And Oak Ridge now in College Park territory. Urbe hands off to Pruitt again as he finds himself a nice hole with that zone block scheme.
Ethan Pruitt on the carry. Jordan Grant, number 99, on the stop. Gain of 4, brings up 2nd down and 6.
Consistency on the run game, as long as you are keeping it above 3 yards, that's pretty good for these War Eagles. Urbe hands it back off to Pruitt as he gets met by a defender in the backfield for a loss. He was able to get past number 15, Lucas Richard, but then is met. I believe that was R.J. Wims. And then they're going to say it was a fumble, and it's going to be recovered by College Park. Yep. It did pop out. That's the 2nd fumble of the night for the War Eagles. With the offense making some good momentum, what can hurt you is the turnover battle, unfortunately. Third possession tonight here for the Cavs. Snodgrass goes in motion. Swing pass to Stevens, and he gets 2 yards.
Nico Chavez on the stop. Gain of 2, brings up 2nd down and 8.
There hasn't been a lot of pressure on Hughes tonight. He's able to get set and go through his progressions to find his targets. Lined up with 3 receivers as Cromartie goes in motion. It's going to be another handoff to Stevens as he's going to sweep his way, but he's met right at the line of scrimmage. They're going to say he got maybe a yard. But it's that stout front line of the Oak Ridge War Eagles. They were able to cause a turnover on downs. See if this defense has it in them yet again. 4 receivers here for College Park. You can see that they are going to be getting a zone, but it's going to be a screen pass to Stevens as he's going to get the first down and is now back in Oak Ridge territory.
Helmet off. Timeout.
Game is enough for a Cavaliers first down. Ball spotted at
So the Cavaliers back
3-yard line.
in Oak Ridge territory, lining up with trips on the far side of the screen. Still attacking that north end zone. Snodgrass was in motion. And this time, it's number 23, Antonio Booker, who turns on the Jets but is tackled after getting the first down. So the junior running back is able to find a huge hole. And there's a bad snap. Hughes is going to keep it as he's actually turning something into nothing instead of it being a tackle in the backfield. He's able to find a hole and move upfield. Get some maybe 4 yards on the busted play.
Game of 4, second down and 6.
Ball in the Oak Ridge 17. Hughes looks for his man. That was Tate Chwanek, but it was overthrown.
That'll bring up third down.
And that was number 2, Jaden Barnes, in on the coverage for Oak Ridge. The senior defensive back. It's another third down here for the Cavaliers. They are 2 for 3 on third down conversions. Playing zone. Hughes looking downfield, trying to find an opening, and as he overthrows Jordan Stiles.
Pass attempt is incomplete. Pass attempt to number 1, Jordan Stiles. That'll bring up fourth down and 6.
Another great defensive stop there from the War Eagles. As Beckett Koch is out for the field goal attempt. He's 4 for 4 on the season. This will be a 44-yarder. His longest on the year is 47. And the kick is good.
Beckett Cook's 44-yard field goal is good. And the score, Cavaliers 10, War Eagles 0.
Following the field goal, Cavaliers leading by 10. But it was a good snap, good hold, and plenty of leg from the junior kicker. You see Coach Blackshire on the sideline, giving a good pep talk to his team. That offense for Oak Ridge had something going. It's unfortunate. The turnovers is what has been hurting this War Eagle. But as you can see, James Scott, Jaden Barnes back to return.
Number 1, James Scott. Number 2, Jaden Barnes back deep to receive.
As Koch kicks it. And Barnes is going to say no thank you. And it's going to be another touchback.
Yeah, touchback. Warriors will have first down and 10 from their own 25-yard line.
Now the fourth possession tonight here for the War Eagles, still in the first quarter. First possession, first play of the game was a completed pass turned into a fumble. Then they had a 3-and-out. They had some momentum going down the field yet again, but the fumble from Ethan Pruitt as they were in College Park territory. And now this is the fourth possession tonight. Urbe hands it back off to Pruitt as he gets stuffed behind the line of scrimmage. It's met by 4 Cavaliers for a loss of 1. Play clock at 15 here for the War Eagles. Getting play at the line of scrimmage. Sack receivers at the top of the screen. Play action. Urbe rolls left, looking downfield as he throws and connects with James Scott for the first down.
James Scott on the reception. He stepped out bounds at the 38-yard line. That's about 4 War Eagles. First down.
Great vision downfield, looking for your number 1 man as Urbe able to connect with James Scott. And Scott goes out of bounds to stop the clock. College Park doesn't really want Scott to get downfield too far. It's going to be a screen to Unterfinger. He gets 4 on the reception, maybe 5. No, they're going to say that he got 4 on that reception. It's easy enough for Oak Ridge if they can find their way downfield and get some points on the board. They're still in this game. They're only down 10. Minute and a half left here in the first quarter. College Park sending 5. Pruitt with the handoff as he trucks his way maybe 1 yard.
Ethan Pruitt on the carry. Bryce Cooper, number 26, on the stop. That'll bring up 3rd down and 4.
3rd and 4. 3rd medium now for Oak Ridge. So that's going to be encroachment on the defense. Got him with a hard count.
Offside, mid contact. Defense, number 62. 5-yard penalty, first down.
You can take that all day for Oak Ridge. Fresh set of downs, new life right here at midfield. Urbe drops back, looking for his man, number 1, James Scott, throwing down the sideline, just overthrown by 2 yards. That's number 21, James Carberis, junior defensive back, playing tight coverage. But this Oak Ridge offensive line has given Urbe plenty of time right now in the pocket. It's going to be another handoff to Pruitt as the Cavaliers were able to get him stopped in the backfield. This will put him at 3rd and long. I think that they're going to go ahead and let the game clock wind down to 0 here. I don't think they're going to try to get another play in. That's what they're going to do.
Gullo Toyota, Gullo Mazda, and Gullo Ford are your hometown auto dealers. We have been treating customers like family since 1970. So when you're ready for a new or used vehicle, go with the name you know. Gullo. Gullo Ford, Gullo Mazda, and Gullo Toyota. Shop GulloAuto.com.
Thank you to our sponsor, Gullo Toyota. So after the first quarter has concluded, it is now College Park leading 10-0 as we're going to go ahead and swap sides. Big 3rd down here coming up for the War Eagles. If they aren't able to convert, makes you wonder, are they going to go for it, or will they go ahead and punt it off? Student section here on homecoming night. Nice full stadium full of the students over there, cheering on their home teams. Oak Ridge with 3 receivers. Urbe, 3-step drop, looking for the big play downfield, and overthrows Logan Unterfinger by 2 yards. He was wide open. He beat his man. And we're going to see the punt team unfortunate series of events. That was one of those plays you really wanted to connect on and try to get the points on the board for the home team. So favorable bounce. It's going to get down at the 24, 23 yard line. No, they're going to say the 26-yard line. So this will be the 4th possession, first of the half here for College Park. This Oak Ridge defense has been playing very well tonight, being able to not allow this high-flying offense to get something going. This uses in the gun. Another swing pass to Stevens. As the ball comes out, able to recover and gets pushed out of bounds.
Stevens on the reception. He stepped out of bounds at the 35-yard line. That's enough for a Cavaliers first down.
But here, routine pass in the backfield, and Stevens gets a surprise, was able to pick it right back up and get the first down. Run up the gut, and he's in open space in the second level. He's at the 30, the 20, 10, touchdown, College Park. Unfortunately, I think that there might be a flag on the field.
Helmet off.
Nope.
Timeout.
Nope, just a player lost a helmet. I believe the touchdown is going to stand. Pinning the extra point. We can show you the replay of Antonio Booker's 75-yard rush. It's a good snap, good hold, and the kick is good.
The extra point attempt is good. Cavaliers
Here comes the
17,
replay.
War Eagles 0.
Draw right up the middle, wide open spaces, is able to continue to put on the acceleration. 75-yard rushing touchdown for sophomore Antonio Booker. And it's now 17-0 Cavaliers from the first play of the Cavs in the second quarter. Oak Ridge did receive in the first half, so once the first half concludes, it's going to be College Park who will be receiving in the second half. As we're waiting for the kick team here from College Park. There have been 4 touchbacks this evening. As Koch is teeing it up right in the middle of the hash marks at the 40. You might see a pooch kick. And there it is. And that's going to be signaled for a fair catch at the 30 by Unterfinger.
Logan Underfinger with a fair catch.
In Oak Ridge, needing to find something here to stay in this game so it doesn't get out of hand. They're in the pistol. Ethan Pruitt lined up behind Drayton Urbay. So they hand it off to Pruitt. Short gain. Say that's about 5 yards.
Gain of 5, second down and 5.
Marco Beltran, the lone safety in the back for College Park. It's going to be a play action as he dumps it off. That is number 8, Titus Braboy. As he goes out of bounds. He was almost sacked there, but able to find his guy. He's tackled near the sideline. It's going to be another War Eagle first down. Oak Ridge taking their time to get set. Play clock is now at 10. Both teams have their timeouts. All 3 timeouts for the half. Scott in motion. Play action. Urbay rolling left. Throws it away. Is outside the tackle box.
Pass attempt is incomplete. That'll bring up second down and 10.
You'd say that they were trying to signal that on the College Park side he was intentional grounding, but outside the tackle box, past the line of scrimmage. Smart play by Urbay. Don't see anything, just go ahead and get rid of it. Hands it off to Pruitt. Bounces to the outside and is tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
Ethan Pruitt on the carry.
Have another 3rd and long for Oak Ridge.
Number 9 on the stop. Loss of 1, 3rd down and 11.
Oak Ridge 0 for 3 of the night on 3rd down. Be nice to get a conversion. Pocket collapses on Herbe as he rolls to the right, getting maybe back to the sticks. Went out of bounds. It's going to be 4th down now. And Oak Ridge still unable to convert on 3rd down tonight. It's Riley Smith back to punt for Oak Ridge. High kick. It's returnable for Beltran. As he's able to keep his balance, he breaks one tackle and goes out of bounds. But Beltran is a dangerous return man.
Ball will be spotted at the 36-yard line. Cavaliers will have 1st down and 10.
I think Beltran was able to get 6 off that return. The way he worked, he should have been getting more. Last week, College Park able to shut out Conroe. They're doing the same thing with the War Eagles tonight. As Hughes lines up in the gun. Styles in motion. Play action, finds Snodgrass. In the middle of the field, gets a 1st down. 5th 1st down tonight for College Park.
Ball will be spotted at the 46-yard line. That's enough for Cavaliers. 1st down.
It's Booker, line to the right of Hughes. Play action to Styles. And Hughes throwing way down the middle of the field, finds Julian Cromartie for a touchdown for the Cavaliers. 54-yard touchdown pass. Julian Cromartie. Cook ready to kick the extra point. Chwanek is the holder. And Coke remains perfect. It's now 24-0. And here's the replay. The play action pass throws the deep ball wide open. Cromartie had everyone beat. The go route down the seam for 54 yards. That is Hughes' 15th touchdown pass of the season. And that is Cromartie's 4th touchdown reception. And is now 24-0, still in the 1st half. Coke ready to kick it off. As he kicks it deep again. And not returnable as it bounces out from behind the end zone. And there is a little bit of extracurriculars going on. The referee is able to break it up. Don't see any penalty markers on the field. Just a little chippiness. Down 24. Just comes down to what Coach Blackshire's telling his players. So they're able to get something going here on offense. Their sixth drive tonight. Urbe is going to keep it himself as he's going to sweep left and get maybe a yard.
James Cavaliers to the 21 on the stop. Gain of 1 brings up 2nd down and 9.
Second and 9. Urbe in the gun. He rolls left. Throws an incomplete pass. It was in Titus Braboy's direction. It's another 3rd down. So far, Oak Ridge has been unsuccessful on 3rd down conversions tonight. They're playing tight coverage at the line of scrimmage. Looks like Oak Ridge is going to call a timeout right before the play clock.
Timeout, Oak Ridge. That's the first charge timeout of the half.
Just a heads up of what's going to be going on at halftime. Since it's Oak Ridge's homecoming tonight, College Park will get to perform at halftime, and then it'll be the homecoming festivities as we crown the homecoming king and queen for Oak Ridge. So the drill team and band will be playing after the game tonight. That's how we typically operate whenever it is a homecoming night here at Woodforest Bank Stadium. And tonight I'm actually joined in the booth from Conroe student Darasimi Odelowo. How you doing tonight? You're doing good?
Yes, I'm doing good, thank you.
Sorry, I had to unmute you. What have you seen so far tonight out of this matchup?
Well, I'm seeing that Oak Ridge is having some hard times getting those conversions, and they've been really been flanked from all sides by College Park tonight, and they're really looking to score on this play and get some yardage.
So Urbe does a screen pass, and it gets broken up. That's number 5, Jordan White. I'm sorry, those numbers can sometimes be bunched. So that was number 6, David Sands. As you can see him, had eyes on the screen. And Oak Ridge still unable to convert on 3rd down. But yes, I do agree. It's been one of those tough nights here for Oak Ridge trying to get these conversions. As we're waiting for the punt team to come out, or as we're awaiting the punt, as the play clock is at 2. It's a bounce for Beltran as he's going to go ahead and keep it, as he can be dangerous in the open space, trying to do a little juke move, but is unfortunately gets maybe 3 on that return. So Darasimi, as you were seeing some things happening with Oak Ridge, what have you seen so far you've liked with this College Park team?
Some things that I've liked with this College Park team has been their scoring. They've been pretty consistent on that.
Very much so.
Tonight, they've been getting those spaces and getting in when they need to. So I've been liking that.
It just takes a matter of time for this offense to get going. And as we saw, They turned it over in their second possession, but since then they've been able to score on every single drive. As Hughes goes it to Styles. We haven't called his number much tonight except for being in motion. Styles breaking tackles as he goes out of bounds and gets a first down here for College Park. But that's pretty much the MO of College Park. Once they get going on offense, it's really hard to stop them. And I can totally understand that this Oak Ridge defense right now is getting tired with the amount of time they've spent on the field, being pushed back, trying to defend. So Hughes finds Styles yet again in the flat. Just a short gain, but it's now going to be second and medium. And Darcy, if you're College Park here, you are pretty much running away with it. You want to kind of control the clock, and you're going to be getting the ball right at the second half, and you still have plenty of time. You could potentially go downfield, score again as Hughes. Plenty of time in the pocket. Throwing another deep ball, looking for Cromartie, and
Incomplete.
Yeah, that's an incomplete pass. So the penalty marker is near the 40. I think they're signaling that was going to be a hold on College Park.
Personal foul. Hands to the face. Offense. Number 77. 15-yard penalty. Number 93 can stay in the game.
So the hands to the face. So the last time that College Park had a big penalty like that, they ended up having a turnover on downs, so they ended up being a 3rd and 29, turning into a 4th and 13. What it looks like now is College Park is going to line up empty with the 2nd and 20. If you look at the defensive backs, they're giving them plenty of cushion, not wanting to get beat with the deep ball yet again. Hughes rolls right, connects with Styles again, trying to stutter step, but gets maybe 9 on the reception. I think that was about 8 on the reception. So it'll be a 3rd and 12. One defender able to make his way to try to attack Hughes, but Hughes is, if this wasn't turf and it was actually grass, I would say that he's had himself a fairly clean jersey tonight. He hasn't been sacked. Plenty of time in the pocket. Hughes finds Cromartie, connects. So Cromartie is short of the first down sticks. And they're going to go for it on 4th down. They're already 0 for 1 tonight. And that's another thing that College Park likes to do. It shows the amount of confidence that Coach Coates has with this offense. You could say that they're being a little aggressive, but you're right there in the middle of the field. Short distance. Hughes keeps it as he's able to break it through the line and gets the first down, so they are now 1 for 2 tonight on 4th down conversions. One of these situations you can't really put a spy on Hughes. Like Hughes can typically use his legs, but he's been mostly in the pocket all night. He's only had a couple of design runs, so understandable why you wouldn't have put a spy on him in that situation. As is Chwanek is going to throw downfield for Hughes as he comes down with it. They're fighting for it. They're trying to say that Oak Ridge got an interception.
Number 12, Cameron Hughes with the reception.
The contested pass, waiting to see what they say. So it is going to be a conversion.
First down and goal, Cavaliers.
So Chwanek with the handoff throws it to his quarterback, is able to go downfield and get a first down, and now they're back in the red zone. Leading 24-0. So another handoff to Booker. Tackled 5 yards shy of the end zone. Booker broke for a 75-yard rushing touchdown earlier tonight.
Second down and goal, ball on the 5-yard line.
And the one thing about College Park, they tend to throw the ball quite a bit. You don't have an established running back. But right now, Stevens and Booker have been getting touches and finding positive yardage out of the backfield. And Hughes keeping it as he goes a yard, and it's now going to be third and goal at the 3.
James Carey, number 48 on the stop.
It's Darcimi.
Third down and goal, ball on the 3-yard
Third and goal, ball at the 3. Would you go ahead and keep it with Hughes, or would you try to spread the ball around by throwing to another one of your guys and try to let them pad their stats here?
I think I'd spread it around with the guys. I don't think Hughes has really had many running plays tonight. As you said before, he's mainly been passing, and I think I'd stick with that.
So the handoff to Booker, and Booker's going to go ahead and keep it for a second, but there is a penalty flag. Wait. Thought I saw a penalty flag. Nope. So it's going to be a 3-yard rushing touchdown. It's always fun having that little guessing game, trying to predict what play is going to happen. It stings a little bit whenever you get it wrong, but it's okay. So Koch remains perfect yet again. And it's now 31-0 with 3:26 left here, and we can see the nice angle of this touchdown run. Great blocking from the offensive line, allowing Booker to get the 3-yard rushing touchdown. It's been all Cavaliers here in the first half. I know just north of us over at Moorhead Stadium, it is Conroe's homecoming game. Trying to check to see what the score is on that matchup while we have some downtime, waiting for the kickoff. Conroe's leading against New Caney right now 7-0. They're in the second quarter. Conroe's trying to bounce back from that last week's shutout from College Park. And it's a returnable kick here for the War Eagles. And it looks like Barnes got himself close to 15 on the return. They're going to start here at their own 27. Yeah, they're going to be at their own 27. A lot of touchbacks, but finally had a returnable kick tonight that we got to see. Oak Ridge lining up in the pistol. be play action. And the strip sack. Urbe able to recover it himself.
Bryce Cooper, number 26, with a quarterback sack.
But Bryce Cooper with the big hit
Urbe falls on the loose ball.
and able to not pick it up. I think Cooper had his eyes on a fumble recovery for a touchdown. Sometimes just have to fall on the ball with the turnovers. It's now 2nd and 21 for Oak Ridge. It's going to be another timeout here.
Timeout, Oak Ridge. That's the second charge timeout of the half.
So a bit of a unfortunate series to start things off for Oak Ridge with their 7th possession. They're back at their own 16. And as you can see with the coverage from College Park, they're playing that soft coverage. They're having their defensive backs. They were playing with 3 safeties the previous play. So they know that they're going to be anticipating some sort of pass. The only person they're playing tight coverage on is number 1, James Scott. So Urbe with the keeper as he gets tackled for a loss.
Great Urbe on the carry.
It's now 3rd and 23. And they're probably going to let it go down to the 2-minute timeout.
Two-minute timeout.
So Darcimi, you go to the Woodlands, correct?
Yes, I do.
And this is one of your, is the broadcasting kind of an elective that you're taking over there?
No, this is actually something separate. I'm not really doing it affiliated with school or a class or
Okay.
anything like that right now.
So who are some of your favorite broadcasters that you admire?
I don't focus too much on the broadcasting side, but
Okay.
just general sports personalities. I really enjoy listening to Malika Andrews. I
Very
love
nice.
her hosting work that she's done in the NBA, and then Erin Andrews is, of course, a classic and really a pillar in NFL.
Very much so. So I take it you are a big basketball fan?
Yes, I like basketball.
Very cool. I don't think that they've done many basketball games for the school district, but if we get enough people that might want to see it, we could potentially turn that into something. Maybe we could have you on the sideline as there is a penalty. But I do agree this is a fun hobby to have.
Delay a game. Defense. 5-yard penalty. First down. Correction. 3rd down.
So it was a delay of game. And there's going to be another penalty with a hard count, able to make him jump offside. So it's a free play here for Oak Ridge, as it is going to be intercepted from College Park. I think that was number 6, David Sands. But it's a free play. You're not going to really get to keep the turnover. Urbe showing the arm strength on that pass.
Offside. Defense. Number 98. 5-yard penalty. 3rd down.
That's the fourth time that the Cavaliers have been penalized this half. So Urbe trying to draw the players offsides yet again for another free play. Checking for the sidelines. Might be an audible here. Urbe throws to his slot receiver. That was Bradboy. Now Oak Ridge is 0 for 6 on third down. It looks like they're going to be keeping their offense on the field for the 4th and short situation. They still have one timeout left here in the half if the play clock gets close to 0. Oak Ridge already able to draw the defense offsides twice tonight.
Timeout, Oak Ridge. That's the third and final timeout of the half.
So Oak Ridge has their final timeout of this half. As you can see, just a minute 13 left here in the first half as College Park is leading 31-0. As College Park is awaiting to bring their band and drill team for the halftime festivities. See them on their opposite sideline near the north end zone. Waiting for, just trying to keep an eye out for the homecoming court on the Oak Ridge sideline. It's Urbe. Play action. Screen pass. Tipped by Beltran. The ball hawk safety as it was intended for James Scott. And there is some frustration going towards the sideline from Oak Ridge. So College Park getting the ball back with 1:09. Starting off at the Oak Ridge 35. So Hughes looks downfield, decides to throw to the sideline to Snodgrass. And Snodgrass gets him a first down and plenty more.
Ryan Snodgrass on the reception.
Good progression, looking for your targets, able to get the safe throw to Snodgrass, and it's what College Park has been able to do all season. Spread the ball around. Hughes throws, finds Cromartie again, and it's another touchdown.
Julian Cromartie on the reception. That's the Cavaliers touchdown.
Cromartie with the 19-yard touchdown reception. So pinning the extra point. As perfection continues for Beckett Koch. And with 31 seconds left here in the half, but let's watch this replay. As Hughes, plenty of time, great vision. Throwing in, were three receivers all in the end zone, and Cromartie comes down with it for his second receiving touchdown tonight. And the Cavaliers will be receiving in the second half. As we stand by for kickoff here. So Coke isn't kicking off anymore. It's going to be number 39, Lincoln Wilson, who's going to be getting place kicking responsibilities. He kicked off last time, and it became a returnable kick as Barnes brought it out. It's going to be another returnable kick for Barnes as he returns it from the 8. He's able to find a little crease as he's continuing to go, gets maybe to the 30.
James Barnes on the return.
I'd say Barnes got close to 21, maybe 22 on that return.
First down and 10, ball on the 30-yard line.
Well, not only that, I think we have another student up here in the booth. TJ, right?
Yes, sir. Yes. That's mine.
You don't need to call me sir.
No, it's okay.
So it's going to be another handoff. And gets nowhere for Oak Ridge. As play clock is about to wind down. But TJ, you're a freshman, right?
Yes, sir. I'm a freshman.
And you go to McCullough?
No, I go to the Woodlands, like 9th grade campus.
Oh, there's a 9th grade campus. Okay. I remember whenever it was considered McCullough,
End of the
but
first half.
it's now just called Woodlands 9th grade?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Well, that's going to do it for the first half. We'll include you in a little bit more in the second half, TJ, but right now we're going to go ahead and take a break, enjoy the halftime festivities. As I said, it's going to be homecoming tonight. Therefore, Oak Ridge will not be performing until after the game concludes. But College Park will start things off, and then Oak Ridge will have their homecoming. They'll have the homecoming court come out, and we'll see who will be the new king and queen for 2025-2026. So, hope you enjoy yourselves and enjoy halftime.
Ladies and gentlemen, performing tonight for your viewing pleasure will be the award-winning program of the College Park Cavaliers Marching Band, College Park Cavaliers, and our featured twirler, J.C. Conway, and the coaches of Katie Dickey and Madison McCurdy. Woodlands College Park High School is proud to present the award-winning Cavaliers. Regular officers are Major Kayla Sickles, Lieutenant Major Addison Belcher, Junior Lieutenants Brooke McGrath, Lily Rickabaugh, and Elise Travis. Social officers are President Reagan Davenport, Vice President Samantha Tooley. Spirit Chair, Holly Henshaw. And new member liaisons, Quinn McDonald and Lizzie Stousey. Our Rookie of the Week is Brindley Allen. The Spirit Girl of the Week is Victoria Wallenberger. And the Reveille of the Week is Parker Wilkinson. Reveillers in the direction of Miss Allison Lowry and Hillary Bricker. Reveillers would also like to welcome the Gingham Girls joining us tonight. The 44-member squad is led by Faith Schaefer and Lisa Sarati. Tonight, Reveillers are performing their halftime kick routine to Seven Nation Army. Take it away, Reveillers. Let's hear it for our College Park Cavaliers and our featured spoiler, Casey Conway. Ladies and gentlemen, now forming on the Wood Forest Stadium field is a 240-member strong Mighty Cavaliers marching band. Award-winning Cavalier band is under direction of Mr. Jeff Goring. Assistant band director is Mr. Aaron Owens. Percussion director is Mr. Rob Zavala. And the color guard director is Mr. Fernando Rodriguez. Your Cavalier band coordinators are Owen Herring, Alexander Barrett, Ella Wagner, and Derek Walker. Our section of the week is the Baritones. Tonight, our band is excited to show you parts 1 and 2 of our 2025 show titled Whoa. And now, get ready to enjoy a great show. It's time to watch these great young men and women perform for you the sights and sounds of the award-winning Cavaliers marching band. show. Get ready for a great second half and no care. Ladies and gentlemen, please direct your attention to the field as we present the 2025 Oak Ridge Homecoming Court. We would like to thank Oak Ridge Floral for providing tonight's floor arrangements. Now joining the War Eagle Band, the Liberty Bells, the Liberty Stars, and Color Guard are student representatives from various clubs on campus. Please welcome members from ACES, Boys and Girls Basketball, Choir, Cosmetology, Cross Country, Swim, Dive, and Water Polo, Golf, Key Club, Track and Field, Liberty Bells, National Honor Society, Oak Ridge FFA, Ridge Robotics, Spanish National Honor Society, ROTC, Science National Honor Society, Powerlifting, Tennis, War Eagle News Network, Soccer, Theater, Volleyball, Softball, Sports Medicine, Wrestling, and Yearbook. These representatives have shown leadership and were chosen by their organizations to represent them tonight. Please give them a round of applause. Now entering the field to present the crowns, we have Student Council President Isha Sunan and Student Council Vice President Adana Nadi, escorted by our Oak Ridge Principal, Mr. Sean Holland. Isha, a senior at Oak Ridge, has been a member of the Oak Ridge debate team for the past 4 years and part of the ACES program. Beyond the classroom, Isha is passionate about volunteering in her local community. She would like to thank her family for their constant support. Adana is a junior here and has been an active member of Student Council for 3 years. She hopes to attend medical school or pursue a career in psychiatry. In her free time, she enjoys crocheting and writing. She would like to thank her parents for their support and give thanks to Jesus Christ. Next to the field are the Lord and Lady of Oak Ridge, representing the class of 2029. Please welcome Jace Reagan and Tessa Kessler. Jace is an ACES student and plays football and baseball for Oak Ridge. Tessa is also an ACES student and plays volleyball. Following behind him, representing the class of 2028 as this year's Count and Countess, we have Christopher Gonzalez and Emma Martinez. Next, please welcome this year's student contestants representing the class of 2027. We have Preston Freeman and Chloe Gonzalez. When Preston isn't playing baseball at Oak Ridge, he enjoys golf and fishing. Chloe enjoys spending free time with friends and family, but especially loves when she can get away to the beach to fish. Let's give one more round of applause for our underclassmen homecoming court. And now for the presentation of the Princess and Princesses. First to the field is Addison Denny, escorted by our father, Eddie Denny. Addison plays on the Oak Ridge softball team. and continues to play softball at Illinois College, where she will study to become a pediatric anesthesiologist. Addison would like to share a favorite Bible verse, 1 Corinthians 16:14. Let all that you do be done in love. Behind Addison, we have Luke Hurst. Luke is escorted by his mom, Jimmy Hurst. Luke plays baseball at Oak Ridge. In addition to thanking his mom, we would like to thank Mr. Noel, a.k.a. Big Daddy, a shout out for being the goat. Next up, we have Elena Yancey. Elena is escorted by her cousin, Earl Jackson. She is a second-year student in the cosmetology program and plans to study nursing at Lone Star before transferring to Texas A&M. She would like to thank her family for supporting her throughout her high school years. Behind Elena follows Dylan Cornejo. Dylan is escorted by his mother, Anna. Dylan is forever grateful for his two parents who have sacrificed everything in order to provide him opportunities to succeed. Next year, Dylan hopes to study engineering at Texas A&M and shares his thanks to God, for with him, everything is possible. The third candidate for Queen is Elizabeth O'Donnelly. Liz is escorted by her father Dan O'Donnelly. Liz is a drum major for the ORHS band and plans to become a physical therapist. She would like to thank her parents and friends, including Luke, Brianna, Victoria, Kelly, and Shelby, for always supporting and loving her throughout these past 4 years. Following Elizabeth is Jalen Williams. Jalen is escorted by his father, Leroy Williams. Jalen is on the varsity basketball team at Oak Ridge and hopes to continue his basketball career in college while studying business management. Jalen would like to thank his parents for being his biggest supporters and showing him the true meaning of love, sacrifice, and hard work. The fourth candidate for Queen is Isabel Alexander. Isabel is escorted by her father, Corey Alexander. Isabel is co-president of the theater department and a member of the student athletic training program here at Oak Ridge. Isabel would like to thank her parents and sisters for being her forever cheerleaders and God for the constant opportunities. Next up is Joaquin Jimenez. Joaquin is escorted by his father. Joaquin is a student in the audiovisual production and graphic design program at Oak Ridge. He plans to study business at the University of Houston next year. He would like to share a KMS quote. Hopefully, with God's blessings, there should be no way for me to lose really. Following Joaquin is Yahira Herrera. Yahira is escorted by her father, Henry. Next year, she plans to study biology in college before eventually attending medical school to become a pediatric physician. She would like to thank her father for always pushing her to do her best, and her mother for being her best friend and biggest supporter. Last to the field is Corday Turbin. Corday is escorted by his mother, Bernitra. He is a member of the ORHS varsity football and track and field teams. After high school, Corday plans to attend college and major in kinesiology. We would like to thank his parents for supporting him and coaches for guiding him. Please join me in congratulating all of our homecoming court representatives. And now, the moment you have all been waiting for. Your 2025 homecoming team is Dylan Cornejo. Joining him as this year's homecoming queen is Yahira Herrera. Congratulations to our 2025 homecoming king and queen. And congratulations to all that are joined in the court this evening. Congratulations. Let's welcome up to the field the College Park Cavaliers. And here come your Oak Ridge War Eagles.
Welcome back, everybody. I hope you enjoyed the halftime festivities. Just a reminder that after the game concludes, Oak Ridge's band and drill team will get to do their halftime segment. Just wanted to say congratulations to Mr. Cornejo and Miss Herrera as your new homecoming king and queen for Oak Ridge. May you have a long and prosperous reign. So, coming into the half, we're about to resume play here, and College Park will be receiving in the second half. And as you can see in the score, College Park has been leading this entire game 38-0. Out of 7 possessions, they were able to score out of 6 of those. 5 touchdowns and 1 field goal tonight. Camden Hughes has thrown for 2 passing touchdowns, both to Julian Cromartie. And Brian Snodgrass had himself a rushing touchdown along with Antonio Booker, who had himself 2 rushing touchdowns tonight. And we're going to see Oak Ridge kick it off here to start the second half of play. So Cromartie and Beltran are back to return, lining up at the 10. Oak Ridge kicks it deep. Cromartie's going to return it from the 14 as he gets a respectful return as he's pushed out of bounds near the 29. And it's been all College Park the first half. It took them a while to get things going, but once they have, it's a challenge getting them to stop. As we're going to get to see junior quarterback Camden Hughes line up. If you look at the bottom of the screen, Cromartie is lined up in the slot. It's going to be a play action as Styles went in motion. Hughes looking downfield yet again as he connects with Brian Snodgrass. For a 40-yard pass. Plenty of time in the pocket. Hughes throwing deep on the go route and is able to connect. It's 1st and 10 at the 29 now. It's a bunch of trips lined up on the far side. Play action. Screen over to Styles. Styles able to get things going. As we see things moving along here for College Park. They're knocking on the red zone yet again tonight. Corners are given a little bit of room as it's going to be a pitch to Chewanik as a jet sweep goes for 6 for a first down. As you see on the jet sweep, plenty of room following his blockers, and Chewanik able to convert and get another fresh set of downs here for College Park. As they're lining up. They're officially back in the red zone. Play action, looking for Cromartie, and it's going to be almost an interception. It would have been, if the ball were to be intercepted, that would have been the first interception thrown from Hughes this season. So on the slant, it looked to be it was Aiden Dozier, cornerback on the coverage. Second and 10, play action. Looking at the seam. Looking for Snodgrass. Would have been another touchdown in the end zone, but it's an incomplete pass. Excellent coverage from Blake Boudreau. Brings up third down now for the Cavs. Stevens is lined up to the left. College Park going towards the south end zone. Styles in motion. Hughes looking through his progressions. Decides to roll left. And he's almost sacked. He's trying to go ahead and get it away. So it's going to be incomplete. Barely got it back to the line of scrimmage while he's throwing it away outside the tackle box. And a nice defensive stand here. For Oak Ridge. And Beckett Koch lining up for another field goal. He's already 1 for 1 tonight with the 44-yarder. This is a makeable 35-yarder for him. Good snap, good hold, and it is good. That is his 6th actual field goal this season. And College Park adds 3 to their lead. An excellent defensive run there for the War Eagles. Able to put pressure on Hughes to draw the 4th down. If you look at a lot of, while the score is saying 41-0, Oak Ridge has played fairly well on offense. The unfortunate things that have happened for him tonight were the fumbles, that where they were having some momentum going in their favor. And College Park able to capitalize and score on those turnovers. It's another returnable kick, and this time Barnes is going to keep it as the ball comes out, and it looks like it's going to be recovered from College Park. Story of the night will be turnovers for Oak Ridge to clean up in the upcoming week. Not enough break for this defense as they are trotting back onto the field. College Park keeping their first string out right now, leading 41. And give it to Chwanek with another jet sweep, and he finds plenty of room as he gets tackled short. Just short, 5 yards of the goal line. But a great run. So Oak Ridge back in the red zone. Sophomore running back Antonio Booker in. He already has 2 touchdowns of the night. Broke for a 75-yard massive run, and then a 3-yard run late in the second quarter. We have ourselves a timeout, first of the half. How you doing over there, TJ?
I'm doing good.
Caught you off guard for a second, huh?
Yeah, you did.
But you're locked in. What are you seeing tonight? What have you liked so far?
Well, Oak Ridge has had some trouble keeping the ball, getting fumbling, and they've also had problems with protection and setting up their run game.
So it's a little swing pass over to Booker as he scores and gets his 3rd touchdown of the night. Might have been a wheel route. Going to see the replay. But you're right, TJ. Just very unfortunate with Oak Ridge not being able to keep the ball in possession so far tonight. But one thing is you can work on in practice next week. And the extra point continues to be perfect for Coke. So it's now 48-0, and here's the replay here. Yeah, a little bit of a wheel route. Booker, good hands, able to find a hole and get his third touchdown. First receiving touchdown tonight, but his third touchdown, you can call that a hat trick if you're a soccer fan or hockey fan. Trifecta, turkey, all those sports terminologies. Looking back into what's going on within the district as we're standing by for the kickoff. So within the district, as we know, Grand Oaks won last night against the Cleveland Indians. Right now, Conroe Tigers, they're leading the New Caney Eagles 14-3. And right now, it's all tied up in Willis, 21-21 between the Highlanders and the Wildcats. So it looks like Willis is finding a little bit of momentum and testing what the Woodlands has. Really curious to see how that one ends up. It's going to be a pooch kick. Barnes returns yet again. And there's going to be a penalty flag thrown. It'll be the first one this half. I think this one's going to be penalized on College Park.
Personal foul. Face mask. Kicking team. Number 27. 15-yard penalty from the end of the run. First down.
So 5 penalties of the night for College Park. They've been penalized for 55 yards. They played all 3 phases of football tonight. The only thing that they would have to clean up in practice next week is just trying to clean up the discipline on penalties, as it's going to be a handoff to Pruitt. Running in between the tackles, and it's going to be a short gain. This will be the first time we actually get to see the War Eagles offense this half, following the fumble from the previous kick return. They're giving the wide receivers some cushion at the line as Urbe gets swarmed, is able to break for one as the pocket collapsed on him. It'll be a third and manageable here. But the one thing tonight, story for the War Eagles, they have not converted yet on a third down. Maybe this will be where they can get something going. All you need is that one play to keep a drive alive. Urbe in the pocket, steps up. He's going to keep it himself, but gets stuffed behind the line. That is now an 0 for 7. As they bring out the punting team. little close to halfway here in the third quarter. I believe that's Marco Beltran back to return. Lined up at the College Park 25 on the far side of the field. And the kick is blocked. That was Caleb Cortez able to get a hand on it. And the Cavaliers are going to take over with excellent field position. As you can see here, trying to do those run punts. Missed block on the punt. College Park with 20 yards to get back in the end zone here. Hughes, plenty of time. All gets hits as he's thrown. That was number 88, Finn Walker, putting pressure on Hughes, leaving a duck in the air. It was one of the first times we've seen him get hit tonight in the pocket. Styles with the sweep. Stutter steps short of the first down marker. Bring up a 3rd and short. $11 yards away from the goal line. You see bunch trips the far side. They're going to hand it off, and this time they're going to feed it to number 7, AJ Espinal, as he gets the first down. And as you can see, 7 yards to the goal line. College Park looking to add on to this huge deficit here. As they pitch it to Styles again, as he sweeps and is tackled by Finn Walker. So the jet sweep is 4 yards short of the goal line. Five minutes left here in the third. Espinal, as they give it to Styles yet again. Styles trying to get a touchdown tonight, not getting any luck moving up the field as he's pushed back. Maybe 2 yards on that one. Oak Ridge defense playing the run well on that play. College Park really trying to get Styles in the end zone tonight. Out of all the College Park key players, he has yet to find the end zone tonight. Hughes rolls right, throws towards the end zone, and it's going to be an incomplete pass. Throwing into coverage, looking for number 19, Hayden Hughes. And it's going to be a 4th and 8 as we see the field goal team come back out. This will be a chip shot for Beckett Koch. $25-yarder. The referee says it's good.
Cavaliers 51, Warriors 0.
So Koch clears a crossbar for his third field goal tonight as the Cavaliers are leading 51-0 late here in the third quarter. So being all College Park tonight, I think that might be the last time we might see the starters having this large lead here on Friday night. And right now, Lincoln Wilson kicking off for College Park. Senior punter, place kicker, kicks a returnable ball. It's going to get returned at the 11. And that's great lane running there from the kicking team, not allowing any yards.
Helmet off. Timeout.
Jordan White, number 5, on the stop. Ball be spotted on the Warriors 19 yard. First down and 10.
So Oak Ridge will be starting off at their own 19. It's going to be their 9th possession of the night, second in the half. 2 fumbles, couple 3-and-outs, 1 turnover on downs, 2 punts. Haven't really been able to move the ball into College Park territory much tonight. As the ball comes loose for Pruitt, but able to get a massive run. Pruitt did fumble earlier in the game in the first quarter.
Ball be spotted at the 36 yard line. That's enough for a Warrior goal. First down.
Oak Ridge able to keep possession. It's Urbe. Throws a quick pass, looking for James Scott as it goes through his hands. James Carbers was playing on the coverage.
That'll bring up second down and 10.
The amount of time in the pocket for Urbe, he's having to get set really quick as it's going to be another handout to Pruitt as he finds himself an open lane. As he's moving up the field, he gets into College Park territory just short of the red zone. So that's going to be a 46-yard run from Ethan Pruitt. They're going to say that he is down right at the 20, so the Oak Ridge War Eagles are now in the red zone. Urbe feeds it back to Pruitt as he gets stuffed maybe after a 5-6 yard gain
Helmet off.
as he ran in between the A gaps.
Marco Beltran on the tackle. Second down and 5.
It was a 2nd and 5. Ball at the 15. Urbe rolls right, throwing towards the end zone. There's going to be a flag. It was going to be pass interference. Intended target was James Scare, number 48. Pass interference will be half the distance to the goal in an automatic first down, which will put him at either the 7 or 8.
Pass interference. Defense. Number 9. Ball takes the 2-yard line. First down.
Oh, they're going to give him the full yardage and puts him at the 2. Urbe has 6 rushing touchdowns on the year. If he doesn't find a man for this pass play, he's going to keep it himself as he runs in between, as he tries to maneuver his way to the end zone, but he is short.
Great Urbe on the carry.
Ethan Pruitt running back in.
That'll bring up second down and goal. Ball at the 1.
Urbe in the pistol. Pruitt behind him. Hand off to Pruitt as he gets plowed behind the line of scrimmage for a 3-yard loss.
Injury timeout.
Injury timeout.
It's going to be an official timeout. You with me, TJ?
Yeah, I'm with you.
Okay. This is one of those drives that has been favorable for Oak Ridge. They're able to push it down. The massive run from Pruitt, they're knocking on the door to get their first score tonight. From what you've been seeing tonight, if you were the coach, would you call another run or would you try to pass it?
Well, I mean, the run is kind of like, it's kind of far for a run, and they've kind of been fumbling it a lot. So I think they might do something to get James Scott open and get him out in space and let him try to go get a touchdown.
You're not wrong.
Or they might go for or they might try an out route to one of the outside receivers to see if he can play.
I like where your head's at, especially James Scott. He's a 6'5" tall receiver, big, massive frame, big wingspan. He's going to be lining up at the top of the screen. It's going to be one-on-one coverage. They're going to play him tight. It all comes down to if he can make a good move and get some separation, or it could be a potential jump ball. But I like where your head's at. Pruitt lined in to the right of Urbe. It's a slant for Scott, just short. It was right in front of him. Able to get a good move, but we're going to see Oak Ridge go for it here on 4th down. Play clock is under 10. They need to get set, or they're going to have to burn a timeout here. They're going to call a timeout.
Timeout. Oak Ridge. First charge timeout of the half.
That was a little unfortunate. I was thinking that it didn't look like College Park was fully set. If they were able to get the ball snap, they probably could have found a mismatch and able to capitalize on something and maybe even potentially put something in the end zone. But just with a minute 16 left here in the third quarter, Oak Ridge, 4th and goal at the 3, trying to find their first score of the night. Lining up with 3 receivers. Hunterfinger at the top, Scott at the bottom. Scott going in motion. Throw it to James Scott. As he catches it, he punches it in. They're going to say he got it in for a touchdown. Oak Ridge finds the end zone here in the third quarter for their first score of the night.
Injury timeout.
Pending the extra point, right now it is Cavaliers 51, Oak Ridge 6. The extra point attempt for Oak Ridge is good. Here comes the replay for the touchdown pass. You see Scott was in motion. They were able to get the check and the yards after catch, able to punch it in for his 3rd receiving touchdown of the season. So it now puts the score College Park 51, Oak Ridge 7. TJ, you called it. Got to find Scott, get him in the end zone. Just a fun fact about James Scott, he's a 3-star recruit. He is a verbal commit right now to TCU. So that's really cool to see.
Maybe you try like an onside kick here just to spice things up. I don't know. Couldn't.
We can see what happens. Looks like they are lining up for something. You might be right, TJ. That's just going to be a high pooch. But there is a flag thrown at the north end zone.
There's a flag on the play.
There is no foul in the play for illegal formation. First down.
That would have been an illegal formation if they called it. It would have been on Oak Ridge, and that would have been their 3rd penalty tonight. Oak Ridge playing fairly disciplined football, not getting penalized much. They had the one early penalty for the unsportsmanlike. Hands to the face, I believe that's what it was in the first quarter. And then they had a false start. But other than that, nothing else on the Oak Ridge side of things. I believe that was Stevens with the handoff, and Camden Hughes' night is going to be over, and they're going to have Rodrigo Bravo, the senior backup quarterback, number 3, taking some snaps, leading this Cavalier offense. So Chwanek goes in motion. Hand off to Stevens yet again as he gets bottled up. Stevens was engulfed not too close to the line of scrimmage. Maybe a short gain. But we're just going to go ahead and let the play clock wind down to 0 here, and it brings up the fourth quarter. We're going to swap sides. And after 3,
End of the third quarter.
College Park leading 51-7. And looking at the possessions tonight for the Cavaliers, they've only turned the ball over one time whenever they went for it on 4th down with their second possession in the first quarter. Every other time that they've held onto the ball with possession, they've either scored a touchdown, kicked a field goal, 3 field goals on the night, and 6 touchdowns. Oak Ridge lining back up. They're going to be defending the north end zone with a 3rd and medium to start off the fourth quarter. 12 minutes left in regulation of the contest. Low snap to Bravo as he throws an incomplete pass. That was number 93 for Oak Ridge, J.J. Basu, who was getting close to Bravo. But College Park will go ahead and punt this one away. Jaden Barnes back to return. He's lining up near the Oak Ridge 30. It's a booming punt. Barnes returns it, breaks a tackle, breaks 2 tackles, goes right out of bounds. Oak Ridge will start things off close to midfield here. Herbe in the gun. Pruitt lined up to the left of him. Unterfinger lined up at the top of the screen. Scott at the bottom. 4 wide receiver set. Scar in motion. It's going to be handoff to Pruitt. And he gets crushed for 3 yards.
Sam Farrar on the stop. Gain of 2, second down and 8.
So 2nd and 8 after the short gain. Urbe throws to Unterfinger. Short of the first down marker. I'm going to say he had 6 yards on the reception, which will bring up 3rd down.
Please report to the home side concession stand, please. Ashton McGowan. Thank you.
Third and short at midfield. Urbe calling the play at the line of scrimmage. College Park bringing a lot. Swing, screen, I believe that was Scar on the reception. Skayer. James Skayer gets a first down, and that's the first 3rd down conversion tonight for the War Eagles.
At the Cavaliers 33-yard line. That's enough for War Eagles. First down.
Offense looking to try to find another score tonight. As Urbe is going to keep it himself, and he's got wide open space looking for it. He puts on the accelerate, breaks the tackle, in for the touchdown. 33-yard rushing touchdown for Drayton Urbe. It's his 7th rushing touchdown this season. Unterfinger with the hold, and the extra point attempt is good as he clears the crossbar. So the RPO, Urbe breaks a tackle behind the line of scrimmage, then was able to break yet another one as he turns his legs for the 33-yard rushing touchdown. As I said, his 7th rushing touchdown on the year. So War Eagles getting their 2nd touchdown late here. Still trailing Cavaliers 51, War Eagles 14, with 10-7 left here in the game. So TJ, you were saying you were expecting an onside last time.
Yeah.
You got another touchdown. Would you consider trying to go for it here? Because what they were doing with the pooch kick in the previous kickoff, they had the formation where they had their fast guys trying to make it downfield quick enough to recover. As you can see, they're lining up that same way again. But would you go with the onside or with the high pooch?
I think you would go with the high pooch, and then say you score another touchdown, you go for the onside.
There you go, another high pooch, and not enough time to get there. Great blocking from the special teams unit. College Park going to bring the offense out on their 5th drive of this half. With the backup offense, they went ahead and punt for the first time this half, their previous possession. So Bravo and company are lining up. Yet to be a sack on College Park tonight. bringing 5 with a run as Espinal finds his way.
Helmet off. Timeout.
So the rule states that whenever a player loses their helmet, they do have to sit out on the sideline for play. We've seen a couple of the helmets pop off tonight. College Park lining up with trips on the near side. Nico Ensminger went in motion. It's going to be another handoff, and this time, I believe that was Stevens on the carry. And Stevens gets the first down for College Park. As College Park continues to control sole possession of this game. Close to midfield. Near in the 50. Chwanek gets the handoff as he sweeps toward the far side and is tackled. But we do have a flag on the play.
Offside. Defense. Number 93. 5-yard penalty. First down.
Third penalty of the night for Oak Ridge gives College Park their 14th first down. So another handoff to Stevens as he dances his way to the opposite side of the field as he's got plenty of open room as he's running down the sideline. He's hugging, he cuts back in and just short of the goal line.
Helmet off. Timeout.
Stevens almost getting 50 on that rush. I think that was a 48-yard run. It's now a 1st and goal at the 2 for College Park. It's a low handoff. Gives it to Stevens as he walks in. And that is going to be Stevens' first rushing touchdown tonight. And now, Lincoln Wilson going to kick the extra point. As the extra point attempt is good. So it's now 58-14 College Park over the War Eagles with 8:14 left in regulation. Just another reminder that we will be seeing the Oak Ridge halftime show following the game. Just want to wish another congratulations to Mr. Cornejo and Miss Herrera being the Oak Ridge homecoming king and queen for 2025. See the College Park band is having some fun in the stands. as we're waiting for Wilson to kick things off. Barnes and Matthews back to return. The ball bounced, barely makes it into the end zone. Could have been returned by the offense, but it is now a touchback. And Oak Ridge have had back-to-back scoring drives. This will be their fourth drive this half. It's going to be a timeout from College Park.
Timeout, College Park. First charge timeout of the half.
This late in the game, College Park still being competitive. So Coach Blackshire taking over for Coach Mark Schmidt after he retired last year. Brian Keffner is the offensive coordinator here for the War Eagles. As he was having the huddle around him, going over what plays they're going to be going with. Urbe rolls left, throws to the sideline. It's going to be a catchable ball for Unterfinger. It's a 2-yard reception. So Unterfinger subs off the field. Play clock at 15. Oak Ridge needing to get set. Play clock now at 6. It's going to be a handoff to Caden Reyna. As he dances for 2. It's now 3rd and medium. The offense wanting to convert here, stay on the field, not let College Park get the ball back. Cavs bringing the blitz. Urbe able to making his way upfield as he's able to get through into the second level as he's pulled out of bounds. So as College Park was bringing the blitz, Urbe saw a lane and went with it as he gets a massive gain and saved just by the back of his jersey, where he could have gone for another rushing touchdown tonight. So Urbe hands it off to Reyna again as he trucks his way through and gets himself another first down. Oak Ridge looking to find some more points here late in the game. We do have a flag on the run. Reyna gets 10, but it might be coming back for a hold. Waiting for the referees. And that is the call. It's going to be holding. 10 yards from the spot of the foul.
Personal foul. Chop block.
Oh, chop
72
block.
and 64 of the offense. 15-yard penalty. Repeat
Player
first down.
safety. Trying to eliminate some of those old school blocking. Now puts it as a 1st and 25 back at midfield. They call on 22 again, and Reyna gets himself maybe 4 on that one run, which would bring it to be a 2nd and 20 plus. Under 6 minutes now in the contest. Urbe play action, throws the screen. It's going to be an incomplete pass. They were looking for Jeremiah Matthews. It'll be incomplete. It's now 3rd and 22. And Oak Ridge was playing with some momentum here. We're able to get some positive yardage, get a couple back-to-back first downs, and then that chop block. It's hard to come back from these long penalties. As we see, this 3rd and 22. Low snap, Urbe looking down as he's trying to get something going. Scrambles his way, maybe gets 9. Looked as if he was about to get sacked because of the low snap. Not enough to get set as he's running away. He's being pulled. Saved. Able to move up the field. I think they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Well, play clock is already under 10. They might have to burn a timeout here. Able to get it off. Throw into the middle of the field. Overthrows his man looking for number 48, James Skayer. And that'll be a turnover on downs. Nothing wrong with the aggression going forward on 4th down. Skayer had himself a step, but unfortunately overthrown. Urbe has an arm, has a few hiccups with his accuracy at times. College Park is taking over here at their own 29 as it's a pitch to Nick Esminger and is out of bounds. As he barely gets a few yards. But it has been nothing but College Park and their offense tonight. Bravo is leading the offense now. It's another jet sweep, this time to Hughes. And Hayden Hughes is short of the first down marker. If only you get yards for running from sideline to sideline. 'Cause that's quite a distance. But you have to go towards the end zone. To see the athleticism of these young students. It's an amazing thing to see. As a stutter step in the backfield. They might say that he got the first down. Could potentially be a measurement because that was Gian Del Val. They're going to say he got the first down. College Park can continue to slowly move the ball downfield to get to the 2-minute timeout. Play clock at 5. It's a short pass over to Esminger, and he's going to continue to get himself moving as he keeps it in bounds into the second level, tackled with another first down for College Park. Esminger dancing, moving, breaking tackles, hugging the sideline, cuts back in, and keeps it in bounds. And this will be the final play before the 2-minute timeout. Another screen over to Esminger. And he's pushed back out of bounds, but with forward progress, he didn't go out of bounds moving forward. But it is now the 2-minute timeout.
2-minute timeout.
So TJ,
Yeah, yes.
have you enjoyed your first night here in the booth?
Yeah, it's been fun.
Pretty exciting stuff, huh?
Yeah, it's really fun.
I want to talk to Darcimi just before she has to go tonight too, if that's okay. Got to leave we don't want the crowd to know that you went home yet. So how have you been tonight watching the game?
It's been good. I've been having a great time.
Yeah. You guys think you might be coming back to get a couple more reps moving forward?
If we're allowed.
If you're allowed? I think that y'all did a fairly good job. I know it's when a game gets high scoring like this, whenever it's very one-sided, it's hard to keep everything going, to keep you engaged, but looking at you two here in the booth, y'all been paying attention, taking notes, and that's very impressive for your first time with this game. There's no test, though. But looking at your notes, any key things that you have noticed throughout the game?
Some things I took note of were the pass protection, as well as some of the fumbles early on in the game.
Yeah, turnovers tend to hurt, especially whenever College Park was able to capitalize and actually turn points from those turnovers. But yes, the pass protection for College Park has been exceptional. As it's going to be another handoff, this time to Luke Harrison, as he gets a short gain and going to bring up 4th down. Do you think any of your classmates might have tuned in to listen to you tonight?
I'm not sure.
You could say I was sitting next to this old guy in the booth.
No, I
who was
wouldn't
talking to
say
me.
that. No, I wouldn't say
it's a great opportunity that the students get to have a chance to even. Did you just ask Mr. Stewart to come up?
Yes, last year I heard about it, and then I asked again this year, and I was told there was an opportunity. So
See, that's great. As the field goal attempt is good for Beckett Koch, as it's his 4th field goal tonight. Now College Park 61, Oak Ridge 14. That was a booming kick as well, but yes, we've had a couple of students over the years. I think this is my 5th season with the school district working, and every year I've gotten to have a student come up, and we've gotten to get a feel for it. And I'm always eager to help you out any way you can. I'll toss to you. I'll ask you what you've been seeing. I want to make sure that you're involved just as well whenever you're comfortable. And that's the first thing, is getting comfortable with the microphone. And honestly, you sound comfortable being up here. You have a nice voice, very articulate. That's what you need to have.
thank you.
But if any other students are listening and there's an opportunity, please feel free to reach out, ask. You could be up here too. If it's something that you're interested in and wanting to pursue, Conroe Independent School District, they want to help the students get a feel for it to see if it's something that they want to pursue later in life. As College Park is here kicking things off with 25 seconds left in the game. And just another reminder, Oak Ridge will be doing their halftime show. They're already lining up near the north end zone. We see a couple of their displays for their show. Not 100% what the theme is, because I know that UIL competition, this is kind of a lot of their practices building up, leading up to UIL competition. And we want to make sure that they get their opportunity to shine here following the game. As Barnes returns it at the 8, as he goes to the opposite of the field, and he's tackled just before the 20. It's 20 seconds left here. Oak Ridge either going to take a knee or attempt to run 1 or 2 plays to conclude the game. The way that Oak Ridge is lining up, I think they're going to attempt to go with something here. So 1st and 10 at the 18. Urbe hands it off. As Reyna runs for another first down, forward progress. They're going to say he got to the 28. And I think that might be it for the night. As they slowly line back up. It's 10 seconds remaining. Oak Ridge's players are already lining up at the sideline. And that does it for tonight.
Ball game.
Final score tonight here at Woodforest Bank Stadium. College Park Cavaliers remaining undefeated, getting 61 to Oak Ridge War Eagles 14. That'll put them 2-0 in district, 4-0 on the season. And Oak Ridge is now 2-2 on the year, 1-1 in district, as they are showing good sportsmanship, shaking hands at midfield. But it's been a pleasure for the two of you joining me up here in the booth tonight. I hope to see you guys again soon. You have any last thing to say before we call it a night?
I don't think so, but I'm going to see if TJ has anything to say.
All right, TJ.
Thank you for having us today.
Of course.
I really appreciated the opportunity.
Like I said, any other students that are interested in this, please feel free to reach out to your teachers at school. and they'll get you in contact with Mr. Stewart, and you'll probably have an opportunity to come back up here and get a feel for it. But yes, the highlights will be coming next for you, and then we're going to switch to the Conroe logo for the band performance. But as you can see, we're going to have the highlights as players are going to be leaving the field so we can get the band performance. But yes, it was a great getting to work with you two tonight. I hope you guys have a great rest of your weekend. If you have any homework, be sure to get it done. Be prepared for whatever is coming in for school next week. School's always first, then your hobbies. But here come the highlights that you're going to get to enjoy. And then we will have everything lined up on the Conroe logo, and then the band performance, and that'll be it for tonight. So I will be signing off as the highlights resume. But it's been a great night. Unfortunate night for Oak Ridge, not pulling out a W4 homecoming. But I know that they're going to have their dance coming up so they can have fun and shake off the loss and enjoy the rest of your weekend. But for the Conroe Independent School District Woodforest Bank Stream, I'm Jackson Cochran signing off, and we hope that you have yourself a great and safe rest of your weekend. Take care.
pride of Oak Ridge, the award-winning War Eagle Marching Band. The band is under the direction of drum majors Matthew Nagara, Elizabeth O'Donnelly, Ryan Reagan, and Natalia Lopez. Our featured twirler is Beatrice Williams. Our section of the week is the Mellophones. Officer of the week is Natalie Sanchez. Marcher of the week is Victoria Flores. Guard member of the week is Emma Hudson. The War Eagle Band would also like to thank all of our #BandFam for their love and support this entire season. We are so thankful for everything you do for us each and every day. And now, sit back and relax as the War Eagle Band performs parts 1 and 2 of their 2025 field show titled Glassworks. Take it away, War Eagle Band.